services so that you reap some of the benefits along which you just spoke.
The community leader that is an advisor to Mayor Parker, Kathy Griffin-Townsend, is a phenomenal resource to the Harris County Sheriff's Office and to our county jail operations. We allow her to conduct group discussions within the county jail system with the female population so that she can, number one, work with them to rethink their approach to life in general. But secondly is that if they have information or clues as to who is running particular areas, that information is important to us, and then we communicate through the entire investigative process from the district attorney's office. If it plays into something federally, obviously we communicated with the U.S. Attorney's Office, but as well as those cases could be coming from the Houston Police Department, so we collaborate and work in coordination with HPD. So there's no particular science to how it all occurs. We depend on luck oftentimes, but sometimes you know, the right person saying the right thing at the right time enables a victim to stand up and says, you know what, I've had enough. Here's what I know. Here's how you can. Here's how I can help you take down a particular operation. Those are the things. Those are the things that this this conversation here is encouraging the citizens of Houston to help us with.
All right. If a pimp comes in and wants to bail one of them out, what do you do? What do you do with that information that a pimp comes in?
Well, first we got to know that he is, and if he is, we're going to work hard to make him a guest rather than a participant in the process. If we know that a pimp is coming forward, boy, I would love to know that in advance so that we can welcome him.
Street prostitution tends to be more of a domestic issue than an international trafficking issue, but there's human trafficking involved in both. Is there anything else that anybody wants to add that we have missed in this discussion?
I do want to just point out, kind of echoing what Mayor Parker was saying, there is a difference between prostitution and sex trafficking, and not all prostitution is sex trafficking. There are certainly many victims who on the surface level look like a prostitute and are in fact an actual victim. So I just want to make sure that's very clear. We definitely, our law enforcement investigators are really good about making those distinctions, having those interviews in order to understand where that line is. And there is definitely a line that we all look for. And that, you know, federally, that's force, fraud, and coercion that needs to be involved. Now, when we're talking about minors, we don't look for that force, fraud, and coercion automatically. Anyone under the age of 18 who is involved in the commercial sex industry is a victim of sex trafficking, and we're very clear with that definition. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
Mayor, when do you expect to have recommendations from this committee?
Well, I've given them a 6-month charge, but these are people who are already very familiar with the issues and have a lot of ideas, and so if they can come back to me with interim suggestions, I certainly would be happy to receive them, and I fully expect them to get to their work very quickly. They have a lot of ideas, and they are eager to collaborate and to share them. Anyone else on this issue? Well, I want to thank everybody for being here today, but more importantly, I want to thank you for what you're going to be doing for our community going forward. Appreciate it.
Thank you.